Hello, Brenton with All Octane here. In this video, it's sort of early. It's like 7:30-ish, and I'm heading to the first Cars and Coffee of the year here in the STL. It's at Fast Lane Cars. It's kind of up in St. Charles. So I'm going to be heading up there and hopefully having some fun, seeing some cool cars. Again, at the first Cars and Coffee of the season here in the STL. It's like 30 some degrees out, low high 30s, and it's overcast, but it's not raining. So let's get going. So I've never actually been to a Cars and Coffee here at Fast Lane. It's one of the first ones that I knew about, and I think it's kind of one of the OG locations for Cars and Coffee St. Louis. But last year I never went to one. And so now this year I'm going to try to go to the first one of the year, see what it's like. But Fast Lane is basically like a classic car dealership. They've got a ton of cool cars for sale, but it's also a open showroom that you can kind of walk through and see all the cars. And they also have some merchandise, like they have Hot Wheels, so I'm going to check those out. But there should be a good bunch of cars showing up today since it is kind of nice weather, even though, you know, it's somewhat cold. And there's probably a Pagani that's going to show up. The Pagani tends to show up at every Cars and Coffee, or just about every Cars and Coffee, especially the ones, I guess, on the south side, I call it. The stuff that is not north of the Missouri River. So it'll show up at like Holman Cars. It'll show up at the Amp Up Park. So there's other places it shows up. So I have a feeling that will be there. But we're only a few minutes away, and let's go find out. You know you're getting close when you see vehicles like that. Get in there. Wow, it's like right there. Check that out. That's really cool. Gotta find a parking spot. A lot of cool car places up here. This one's got a Nova. That one's got a Monte Carlo SS. There's a square body over there. But check this view out. We're gonna go downhill and take a look at all the cars that not only Fast Lane has for sale, but the people who come in. Oh, I see a Aston Martin Rapide. Oh, that's cool. Haven't seen one of those in a while. There's some Corvettes. There's like a Daytona replica. Again, a lot of muscle car, but I have a feeling we'll find some European stuff, like the Rapides here. And there's probably some JDM stuff. So let's go find out. Orange Charger for $94,000. That's cool. There's that Daytona. Ooh, a Dark Horse. That's legit. Got a parade of cars coming in. Porsche, Prelude, another Porsche, and an ACR. Ooh, that's cool. A twin-turboed Mustang, it looks like. That's growly. GTR and a Strato. That's dope. Check out their showroom. That's pretty sweet. Man, the blue and white on this Cougar is amazing. $69,000. Got a Sierra Gold 57 Chevy Bel Air. Interesting that people signed or put information about this Challenger on the trunk. All right, what guesses do you have as to what is under that cover? My best educated guess, and I got to feel it a little bit. I pulled up the cover a little bit, not on this, that's already been like that. But I'm pretty sure it's a Nissan 300 ZX. Well, here's my dream car. Looks like they'll be having this for sale, or it is for sale, $42,000. Oh, it's so tough. A 2011 CTSV. Oh, it hurts. I would like one so bad. This one's not in the best condition. There's a lot of flaws on the paint. I don't know if they're going to detail it or anything like that, but it looks a little rough around the edges. Probably why it's so cheap-esque. But man, it seems affordable. I just don't know if it's mechanically worth it. These cars tend to be pretty beat, or they're absolute gems and they're super expensive. So this is probably an average run-of-the-mill one, but it's hard to know, and it's also completely unobtainable for me. I cannot afford that. This is apparently showroom, the main showroom. Look at all the merch, cars, like memorabilia. Got a top fuel. Oh, that's a funny car body up there. All the cabinets were full of stuff. It's just so cool. This place is awesome. So I found them, but they are expensive. But they like don't just have Hot Wheels. They have die cast for days and all scales. Looks like they have some books, license plates, merch. They have clothing, I think, around, like they're here. Crazy cool. Like this is the dream right here. That is quite the pair right there. Shelby Series 1 and a Cobra. Got an old Prelude over there and a Subaru SVX. Oh, that's awesome. Two-door Montero. That's cool. Audi wagon. Love the C30, but oh my goodness, I found one. It's in real life. It's sitting in a parking lot. Oh my goodness, a new Nissan Z. This is history. That's a really cool Buick Skylark. 4-door. It's just so simple. Also epic. Put it on the ground. And stance. So here we go. Pontiac Grand Prix. 2-door. Stuff I didn't see in Virginia. But not only is there a 2-door, there's a 4-door. See, this is legit. It is OG. Rust and everything. But it runs. That's what you gotta do. Rust and run. But who am I to talk? I have no car. So my car runs, it's just a Buick, and eventually I probably in like 50 years it'll actually be something that'll people be like, oh hey, that's cool in a parking lot. But right now it's just a Buick LaCrosse. So maybe someday it'll rust and get all the shape like that and patinaed, and then people will appreciate it. But maybe someday I can also get a car like this, even in that condition. If it's rusted and you can get it running, that's dope. Wow, that is fun. I've spent about an hour and 20 minutes here now, and I'm gonna be heading out. There's so much to do. I could stay a lot longer, but I have other things to do today. So I am looking forward to coming up here more in the summertime. And like I said, it is a dealership. It's an active dealership or like car sales place so that you can go to their gift shop at any time. And I found myself in there looking at a lot of stuff. So we might go on an automotive adventure sometime that's not cars and coffee related, but come up here and take a look at things. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I apologize if there wasn't a lot of car content per se. I just highlighted some specific cars, but I had a lot of fun. Hopefully you had fun too. Let me know in the comments below, and until the next one, have a good one.